You can't do it until you're alive. And we'll do this. It's supposed to be done. Hello, everybody.
There we go.
Okay, welcome to our Monday Night Sew-Along. For anybody that's new, we do this every Monday night, and we do a block of the month sometimes. What else do we do?
Just sew-alongs, blocks of the months, some nights it's demos.
Yeah.
So today's Monday the 20th, October the 20th, and we are doing one of our blocks from a vintage Christmas sampler.
But we have
But
a
we're going to chat
twist.
first.
We have a twist on it. But yeah.
So is anybody back with us now? And do we look as, so for those of you who maybe are late joining, we were on and we were fuzzy because we had a broken screen, so we switched devices.
Yeah.
So hopefully things look better now.
Yep. Hi, Stacy. I couldn't find the light tonight, Stacy. I tried to find it so we could
We
do
honestly did try to find it, Stace.
it. I'm not sure.
She's not fibbing.
Stacy bought us a light to give us a better view, and I couldn't find it tonight. So, hi, Debbie. Oh, I'm seeing some messages on this machine. Congrats on the win. Thank you, guys. We won because of you guys. Yeah, we were quite surprised. They're coming tomorrow with our prize, so Stacy will have to. Somebody said we look good, so we're not so blurry here.
Okay,
So
good.
that's good, Peggy.
Good.
Thank you.
I guess the broken cracked tape screen is
Has
no
got to
longer
go.
good for videos.
Okay. Yeah, thank you. We won the contest. We won it by a lot of votes, they say, so that was pretty cool.
Nice.
I have 2 fabric reps here tomorrow,
Mm-hmm.
so I'm buying more and more fabric.
So,
My
who's
two-
your 2 reps?
My Free Spirit.
Oh,
So
have you seen some of Tula Pink's new stuff?
Yeah.
Man, it's to die for.
So if anybody wants anything from Free Spirit, send me a private message.
Her new nautical line, that's the one that's going to be.
I didn't even see that yet.
Yes, you did. I showed you pictures.
Oh.
Okay. It's the one that the jacket was made out of.
Oh,
Right?
That's
the one
an
that
old line.
No.
She told me the jacket was an old line. I messaged her.
No, it's her new line.
That's not what Heather told me. I will find out tomorrow.
It's the. I can even, if I can think of it, I can even tell you the name of the fabric.
I sent her the picture and I said, I want this fabric line. And she said, it's old.
No, because her last nautical line was 7 years ago.
Tim Holtz. You guys like Tim Holtz? Send me some messages. Check out his new lines and send me messages on what you're interested in.
One of his new ones that I saw was really different for him.
Really?
Yeah, like totally
I haven't
kind of surprised me. It didn't really, I don't know that I would have been able to pick it out and say,
Really?
yeah,
Anxious to see
different.
it.
It was.
We have a couple of things to show them, don't we?
Yes, we do.
We do. We might as well show them the Sea Stars too. While it's here.
The what?
Sea Stars.
Oh, yes. I think that was called.
Yeah.
I like that one. That was a retreat project, right?
It
One year?
was. This is just different shades of red.
Isn't this nice? Was it Sea Stars or something? Sea Stars? Is that something?
We'll check it out.
Yeah. Isn't that gorgeous in the reds? It's lovely.
Not sure if Nancy's on, but she's made a couple of them for me.
Mm-hmm.
This one wasn't from her, but she'll remember the name probably.
Yes.
This is another. I'm going to hold it up.
Yeah. So this is one of the Charm Pack ones, and this one is called Flutter, and that's with the new me and my sister Charm Packs that came in and some of their fabric. Isn't that cute?
So those kits will be made up shortly once Jackie gets to work.
They're sweet.
They are.
That one really suited the butterfly, didn't it?
It did. Now you have one that's pretty cool. So we're starting to see some really cool quilts come out of this collection. Some people are finishing their quilts and posting them.
Okay, so
Starlight.
This is our Starlight block of the month. This is not the quilt, but out of the scraps, because we had a lot of, we finished our last block last week, and the next month that we do, it is just the setting or whatever.
Yeah.
So we had a lot of half square triangles that were cut off of the, waist because of the way that the blocks were made in that. So I just thought, oh, I should put a few of those together. So I just grabbed some of those and threw them together. Cute little lap size. You could make it bigger. You could put borders. You could do whatever. But look at the different. See, remember in the first months, see how this has got 3 or 4 fabrics?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Those were like strips, easy, like, what do you call them? Snowball corners, but they were placed on stripped fabric.
And there was a lot of
There was
leftover.
quite a few of those. Last week, these ones, I think there was like 64 of those left from what we did last week out of that particular combo. And then I just found some little ones and threw in with that. But anyway, and then these were just some bigger pieces that were left. So anyway, just out of your scraps, you got an extra little bonus project, and it was easy to whip up.
So it could be just like a lap quilt, or it could be a center if you wanted to keep going and
Yeah,
get
it's
some more
a
fabric.
nice size, like if you wanted to donate to a nursing home for a lap quilt for someone in a wheelchair or a chair, it would be a cute baby
It's really
quilt.
cute.
Wall hanging, or you could go bigger with borders. And there was actually a few more fabric scraps left over that aren't incorporated, and I've got a feeling that there's going to be scraps left from the borders and stuff too that you'd be able to
Yes, there will
use
be.
because I haven't got to that stage yet, right?
Oh, I can't wait to get that quilt quilted. It's beautiful.
Yeah. Give me the chair there, ma'am.
So,
Okay.
we have had a few people contact us and say, hey, what's going on in the new year? Because they were thinking the bloom was going to start before they were looking for it right away.
No, bloom isn't coming until the new year.
And then our surprise block of the month, or our surprise sew-along, will be revealed on the first week of January.
January the 5th it will be revealed, but it probably won't be ready to start until February. That's
Right.
our estimate.
Because we have to figure out how many people are going to sew along in order to order the fabric. There's going to be 3 color options. It's not going to be any more than that, just the 3 colorways. There's one browns and golds, there's one blues and teals, of course.
Of course.
And then there's one bright colors that you would like.
But believe it or not, it didn't
Appeal
speak to me. I actually like the brown and gold one.
Oh, really?
I did.
So we'll post those pictures on June the 5th and
January the 5th.
January 5th.
I'll translate for you guys.
It's been a long day. Anyway, and then our nautical one is going to start in the new year as well. And
Yeah.
so we've been doing some brainstorming with that. We're not sure what size it's going to be. And keep in mind,
Basically, because we don't have a clue what it's going to be yet.
we have all these ideas and then we switch gears in the middle of it. So when it's on paper, we'll know for sure. But keep in mind that will be not on our Facebook page. It will be on our
Everything
other.
starting in the new year will be on the other platform, the videos.
So if you don't have that uploaded, or if you haven't gone to that type of platform before, the Red Zone, or give us a call and we can explain to you where we're going to be. Yeah, that's what we're going to do in the new year.
Right.
And it's going to be worth it because there's going to be some giveaways just to get you over there. We're going to do some events and some giveaways. And so it might be worth following us over there.
Nice. So we don't know exactly what week of the month, because all of these sew-alongs, if they're going on at the same time, like one may be the first Monday of the month, one may be the second Monday of the month, one may be the third Monday of the month. We'll just, once we get there and get all the kits cut and know what we're doing, then we'll pick what weeks is what.
Sandra says, Deborah, if you're putting flannel on the back of a petite quilt, would you wash both or not wash? Well, you know what? If your petite quilt is already sewn together, I would not wash it until it's quilted. But I would definitely wash the flannel. I really wouldn't worry too much about the
Petite
top.
does not shrink. I don't find quite as much as regular cotton,
Yeah.
but the flannel can shrink, like depending on the flannel, some can shrink
Like an inch or
lot.
two.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's my advice on that.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
Is there any other questions for us tonight?
I don't see anything there so far.
So are we going to show them what we're doing next week before we show them so we don't forget to show them?
Sure.
This week we are doing the 4 corners,
The log
the
cabin.
log cabin, and they're so stinking cute. The next week we are doing the candy canes. Get closer. Candy canes. Candy canes.
There's like 3 up there.
Yeah.
1 there.
Your
One
finger's
those
still
we
bandaged.
whoops. These ones we already replaced, unless if you're doing this quilt,
Yeah.
you maybe, but we did that block, so there's just a few in other places, like down here and up here.
Yeah.
So we're going to replace those because if anybody's new, even though this is a Christmas so long, we haven't been doing it Christmas. We've been switching
Right.
it around a little.
So I remember how we were going, and we still want to show you guys Debbie Hills. I'm
Mhm.
wondering if when Debbie Hills here at the retreat, if we could get her to bring the blocks and do a little quick little
Oh,
live.
that would be nice.
Yeah, Debbie Hill, do you want to see about that? Come here, do the live, and we'll compare the blocks.
That would be cute.
It would be fun.
Really cute.
Especially if you were to come, like, if you were here a day early like some are, we could do it sometime Thursday afternoon, or we'll fit it in over the weekend, because it really takes 10 or 15 minutes to do.
Nice.
It might be better than trying to figure out the computers.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
Let me see. So that's what we're going to do next week. And you're going to tell them what they're going to be next week?
No.
Okay. There's
Because anybody doing the Christmas is probably going to do the
candy
candy
cane.
cane. And you don't have to do what we do to replace, but
Yes.
we are going to replace.
But we're going to show you some different methods
Yeah.
on how to
What
do
we're
that.
going to do it. We're going to show you 2 different methods on how to piece what we're doing. So that's what we're doing next week. But for tonight, we're doing these 4. Well, we're doing 3 are done.
You're
Deb's
done.
going to sew 1.
There's so
We're going to see how many things she can get messed up.
shut up.
So we did them all the same because it's the 4 corners. So we figured you kind of want your corners to look the same.
Debbie Hill, she's on her last block, and she's working on the cozy log cabin block. Oh, Debbie
There,
Hill.
so that's what we did.
Yes.
Because ours is Scrappy.
Yes.
Other than we didn't do a Scrappy background, which the pattern actually calls for Scrappy
Debbie, don't
background.
sew it together yet. We want to compare the blocks like on a design board. Show the 2
Maybe
blocks.
she wanted to have that all done. Maybe that was on her to-do list.
Maybe that was
before.
her show and tell.
Yeah, it probably was.
Whatever you come with, Debbie, is good.
So here's our pieces laid out. And we're going to put the camera down there so that you can watch Deb sew.
Because although we thought, you guys probably don't want to see us sew, we've had a lot of feedback saying they wanted to see us sew.
So I'm going to wait a minute for things to catch up here so I can see if you're aimed at the right thing.
The very first.
I want it
the very
right
first
over.
It wasn't.
You get it better?
You're going away. Gotta go this way.
Yeah, so now go whichever way you got to go. The leg,
All right, right there.
right there.
I think you can see us good right there.
Except you can't see any of this. So if we were cutting, you can't see.
Go back a bit.
We're not cutting, but
Go back. Go back. Right there.
right there.
Right there.
Got the machine too?
Got the machine too.
Okay. Well, not really.
Right there.
Close.
We're good.
Close. Man, Stacy's light would have been nice.
It would have been if he
If we
hadn't
knew
taken
where-
it home.
Is that what he said he did?
No, I don't know. I'm just saying.
Or where he hid it? Don't know where he hid it.
So this, although it looks like a typical log cabin block, it's not sewn together like a log
So
cabin block.
typically in a log cabin block, if anybody hasn't done one, you start with your center and then you just work.
2 sides, two
No.
lights and 2 darks around a log cabin.
Yeah, but you go around in a circle. You do like,
Yeah.
say,
A light.
a light, a light,
A
a
dark,
dark, a
and a
dark,
dark.
a light, a light, a dark, a dark. And you just keep rotating and going around. But in this particular block, because of this chain going down through
It
it,
disrupts the flow.
it does. So you have to start by doing your 4 patch in the center.
Okay.
And you got to try to keep that
Straight.
so that we put it together the way we've got it together in this, when you lay it back down. Are we going to iron? Somehow, I kind of expected
When
that to
it's
be
all
enough.
done.
Oh, so not before that, huh?
No, not before that.
So, yep. Yep, so then she's going to put those together.
And I'm going to butt my
It
seams
was
again.
behind the monitor.
Out in the shop?
In the shop part or in John's
Or
room?
John's office? Oh, I didn't look behind John's computer. Maybe there.
No. We did look.
And there we go
So
there.
you got your yellow up in the right corner?
Of course.
Okay, so now because I gotta stop and think.
We're going to sew this to this and
this to this. So you do opposite sides to it. Then you have to connect this to this and this to this before you attach them to the other two sides. So you're always going to work in those two steps by starting by putting these two on, then connecting your red to your background and your red to your print. She's just going to press away here.
You could finger press while I'm doing this.
Well, I don't know how you're finger pressing that you. Let's see what we're doing here. There we go. So now she's ready to put those sides on. And see, our chain's going to keep working up through. So when you don't have that red chain or any chain going up through, your colors just extend out there, so then you can work around.
But if you look, I'm actually butting my seams so that they nest, and you can either pin it there or you can hold it there. Whatever you want to do, whatever works for you.
Yeah, Dawn's room, he said.
I didn't look behind the computer.
No, I didn't either. We did look in quite a few places, but that wasn't one of them.
And so there's not a lot of seams to butt here. There's just so far, just one.
It's just those corners.
Ride it up on the top, pull it until you feel that bump down over the hill. That's what I think. It feels like a hill. Coming down over that hill, and then you know you're right on.
So
see how nice the points meet?
So if in your head you find a landmark and you tell yourself over and over that this one colored block
is going in that direction.
Is going in whatever direction you choose. So in our case, it's going to not look like that to you guys because you're looking at us backwards. But in our case, it's going away, it's going up to our left. So every time you lay the piece that you're working on down, make sure that you orientate that one in the right place, because trust me, it's very easy to sew those on the wrong side.
Tell the truth. How many times did you sew it wrong?
3 or 4. But I did 3 blocks.
Okay, so...
and I get interrupted, right? Like, it's not like I just sit there and sew.
By who?
My husband, like when he needs things, right? So... or my boss messaging me.
Saying, go pay this bill, or answer this customer, or... Yeah, lots of times people think that it's me talking to them, and it's not always me talking to you. Sometimes it's Twyla. Sometimes it's Stacy. If it's capitalized, it's Stacy.
True.
He does all capital.
Because his eyesight's bad, not because he's yelling at you.
So we had a mistake this morning from the invoicing. Can you imagine? There was a mistake.
I can't imagine.
Out of like over 200, one mistake. And Stacy says, open up that invoice. I want to see who filled that order.
It was probably me that put it in wrong.
No, he just knew by the wording. That's not the way I would have wrote it. I didn't make that boo-boo. And then you button this one. So there's every time you do it, there's only one to button. So it's really quite easy.
It is. And they actually sew up quite nice. Okay, so now you've got your... Now, whoops!
I put
Look,
it... Yeah, but I didn't sew it.
But she did catch it.
I didn't sew it.
So see, if she had left that the way she had it, she would have been sewn to the wrong side. So find that one lone square
in the center
and put it somewhere where you can always remember that that's how you have to lay it down.
You should be good.
Mm-hmm. You should be. Now that's no guarantee, or it isn't when it's me. Did you sew your red block?
I haven't got to that yet.
Oh, great. I'll just sit here.
To sit there and look pretty. My yellow's going down. And then we'll sew this to this.
Mm-hmm. I think the red chain going up through is nice. Or like whatever color you choose to go.
I can't wait to see Debbie.
I like the chain breaking up the log cabin. It's nice.
Debbie, are you willing to see if she answers? Is she willing to bring us to the retreat?
She said.
Oh, did she say?
Yeah.
All Awesome. So we'll do a quick little video from the retreat for y'all.
Okay. Just need to know what way I'm pressing this one.
So then we're going this way.
So these sew up really quick.
They do, don't they?
Mm-hmm.
It's probably the cutting that takes the time.
Well, it wasn't too bad if you're doing them all the same, because you cut your 4 at one time, right? Like,
Right.
now, if you were doing it totally scrappy and doing every one different, it would take a bit of time if you had to drag out all those different fabrics.
Yeah.
But because we did all 4 blocks the same, which I kind of liked the idea
4
of that,
corners?
because the 4 corners to me need to look a bit uniform.
There we go.
Yeah, and look, she even put her yellow thing in the right spot.
So yeah.
So she's down to the last row, guys. That quick.
We should have timed that. That doesn't take long.
It
to
doesn't
do.
take long at all.
You could make a whole quilt like out of this block.
I will tell you that it is easier if you lay out your pieces than it is fishing through all those different pieces, trying
Yes.
to grab the right one. And
Yeah.
And it was easier once the first one got made, because then you could look back at the other one. Like it was.
I haven't looked back at the other one.
Well, not
That's because-
everyone's as good as you. Excuse me.
No, but that's because you've got them all laid out for me. I didn't have to.
Deb, I can't really tell you the width of the strips because this is a purchased pattern. So we're not really allowed to
Doesn't
copy
Debbie
it.
Hill have it?
It's not Debbie Hill. It's
Oh,
Deb
okay.
Kessel. So this is the.
Should be under this.
over here. So it's from this book, and because it's a purchased pattern, we can't give you the dimensions.
That's the worst part about the sew along. You kind of have to get the book. or
Yeah,
else
you do. Otherwise, you can't really do the sew along without the pattern.
But it's a cute little block. And
But if you wanted to make this block, you could make it any size width strips you want.
Yeah,
Big,
there's-
small, whatever.
yeah.
Look at her go. Just like that. Lickety split.
You told me I was going to get something confused.
Well, I should have known. If I told you wouldn't do what I told you. So maybe that's what I need to be doing from now on. I got that iron cord wrapped right around that leg. I'm going to try to do this and not upset you guys. Sorry. There we go.
Oops.
Did I move them?
Yeah, it shook it.
Sorry.
It's all right.
Well, I
Are
just
we
didn't.
hot? Yeah, we are hot.
Yeah, we're hot. This is a ironing job like Jenny
Jenny
Doan.
Doan.
Yep, totally. And for those of you who like to press really particular, this is probably driving you crazy. Who would iron like this and who wouldn't?
Well, Debbie Hill wouldn't. What's the name of the book?
The name of the book is A Vintage Christmas Sampler. So this is a Kansas
We can turn it
Trouble.
up now.
This is a Kansas Trouble pattern sampler, and it's on the cover. It's made with their Christmas line that had come out a few months ago.
Mm-hmm. Vintage Christmas.
Yeah, a vintage Christmas line that came out. But we opted. So Deb, I don't know if you were on when we first started. We opted to
Replace the book.
replace the blocks that were really Christmas. So we didn't do the stocking. We aren't doing the candy canes. Anything that was really Christmas, we're replacing because Deb doesn't find that Christmas quilts sell a lot in the store. So we are doing like the log cabin, the trees, because the trees aren't necessarily
And the
Christmas.
flying geese.
We're going to do this. We did the flying geese.
There's still lots to do.
Yeah,
really.
there's still lots to do, but anything that was really Christmassy, we are replacing. But if you're using the pattern, you have the option to do whatever you want. You can
Like
do
Debbie
Christmas. Yeah, she's doing Christmas.
Can't wait
So,
to see it.
yeah.
So, are there any other questions about what's going on here?
Let's see.
You want to show them all the blocks? Do you have all the blocks with us?
So Debbie Hill does not iron like that, and neither does Kendra Smith. Truth be told, when I'm home, I don't do that either.
Do you have all the blocks we can show somebody that's new?
I do, but they're not pressed. They're going to look like, because they keep getting lugged around.
They probably look pretty good.
Well, they probably don't. If you can see this basket.
So, for anybody that's new, we're going to show you all the
Deb,
blocks.
have you been following along, Deb Kessel? Has she been following?
I don't know. We're going to give you a showdown of all the blocks. I can't wait. When we bring Debbie's here, we're going to put up her block of this and all that stuff.
So there were 2 different tree blocks in the pattern. There was this size.
The short stubby one.
I know, but I can't find it. No, that's not it. That's a flower pot.
We'll come across it.
Really? Right there. Right there. That's
Okay.
one.
There's this
Yeah.
flower, this tree. There is the short stubby tree.
So there was a couple of each of those. So there's like the repeats. So then this is, I'm going to show you for anybody who's new.
This is what we substituted.
So this was this block right here. But because we didn't want to do candy canes, we used this panel. And we cut out the Dresden
Put it in.
fan plate, whatever it is, and put that as the center.
Isn't that cute?
Flying geese. Here's the flying geese. There's a couple strips of flying geese in here. So there's your flying geese. They go there and down here.
Pretty.
There's the other flying geese. This was a replacement for something. I can't remember. What did we replace that? Oh, maybe these candies and the ornaments. So there's places where there's candies and ornaments and stuff. So we put that. This is another one of the replacements.
Turn dash.
These are replacements for
The balls.
These balls here, the Christmas ornaments. This
My
was,
favorite.
so we have, there should have been another one of those, right? Right here. So we have an applique option. So this replaced these long stocking blocks right here. There were 2 of these long stockings. So we did an applique option and we did a pieced option. So the applique, we used that panel again. Only this time there was no background left around it because we were appliquing. So we cut right around the, so that was a bit different. Oh, that's another one of those. There were, I think, 3 of those.
It's going to be so cute.
That's another one of those. This is a filler block that replaced what?
They kind of look like birds when you look quick.
They do. Although I think it's supposed to sit like that. They don't look quite so birdy that way. Oh, that might have been these 3 going across here.
Yeah.
Just the filler block. And as we get going, there's more filler blocks. Like there's some of these with half square triangles in a few places. Oh, I guess there was another one of those. There must have been 4 of those because we've already shown a couple. I think that's it.
So that's it for our solo. Next week, it's going to be replacing the candy.
Replacing the candy cane. So if you're doing the Christmas one, you can, although this would have already been done when we did that star block. So it's like these candy canes, this one that's by itself,
And 2 down
these
there.
2 down here. So we're going to replace that. It'll be a surprise what we replace it with.
Now we're going to show you a couple of techniques for making the block.
Yeah, we're going to do a block that there's like 2 ways to do it. And we'll show you both ways.
Without making boo-boos.
Oh, she's positively optimistic, isn't she?
So are there any questions about anything that we're doing? Grab the phone, Clara.
No, there's no questions.
I just want to show a couple of things here.
Knock yourself out.
The lady that dyes yarn for us.
Sure, is it a lady that died?
The lady that dyes. No, the lady that dyes yarn. She brought some new stocking sets in. Aren't they cute?
Oh, I love these orange.
I like them.
I can't get enough of them.
Anyway, so she's going to be having a table at our annual Christmas fair. So if anybody wants to plan a trip, I don't know where you live, but if you're close and you want to come to our Christmas fair, November the 29th. Aren't they
With
cute?
the pinks and the oranges, I love those.
That is nice.
This one's got like a stripy thing going on too.
So we are going to have 8 different tables here of our vendors. Our vendors are all customers that have supported us through the year, so they've reserved their table at no cost to them. And our fabric store, which is 2 doors down, will be 15% off store-wide on everything. So if you've been wanting Quilter Select rulers, anything like a big ticket item, it's a good time to get, because some of those are mapping prices and I can't lower my prices. So it's a good time to get in and get a deal if you're interested in something like that. Summer on the Delta, those kits have been started to be cut today.
That is such a pretty quilt.
Beautiful.
That is probably one of the nicest quilts that's been out this year, or
Yeah.
that we've dealt with here this year.
Yeah, we should show them on the front before we. Summer on the Delta, we have just probably 1 or 2 kits left. So if anybody wants that, make sure you message us. There is one that's like 64 by 64 and one that's 96 by 96.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy expensive because it's paper piecing, and the actual big one has like almost 23 meters of fabric in it. So,
But that's most of these big quilts now, they're like 18, 20 meters,
I
like the
know.
patterns.
this one's paper piecing, so paper piecings are always higher
Yeah,
anyway.
because you have more waste.
Yeah.
With your fabric. You can't cut every block.
Let's
with
go up
no
and show
waste.
them our Summer on the Delta. It's like one of the favorite quilts. So it was made by 3 people.
Yes, it was.
So I'll take you on a quick little tour. For anybody, there's all her yarn.
I have the iron off.
Look at all the yarn.
It's gorgeous. And there's different types of yarn here, guys. It's not all the same. Some
No.
is wool, some is cotton, some is bamboo. There's a cotton linen blend.
So this is
Whoops, let me get a picture.
this is our quilt shop.
This is also one of the nicest quilts.
Which one?
This one. That was a unique, nice
Yeah, that was a fun
pattern.
sew.
Very nice.
The kits, I think they're like $4.28 for the king size. But look at, there it is on the bed. Look at that quilt.
So
Isn't that
these
great?
are the paper piecing
That
quilts.
Nancy made. Nancy
Yeah.
made the paper piecing. I did the circles and laid them out.
She had them ironed on, and then I took them home and
Applicate them. Then I put the blocks together.
Yeah.
And quilted it.
because even this paper piecing, it's done in blocks.
Yes.
So you still have to put your blocks together.
Yep.
But that is a gorgeous quilt.
It is.
It really is.
I'm just going to do a scan around the room. We've got a log cabin there. Our Chatsworth sew along. This flowered one is the one that Nancy's going to be teaching at the retreat.
That is cute.
Can you flip back that next one so when we
Sure.
come back, that's the other one Nancy's teaching. Yeah, we got lots of quilts in here.
Not that one, it isn't.
So we have this whole cloth quilt. It's just a muslin and it's quilted, and we're making some bed scarves. And this is the other one that Nancy's teaching.
This probably doesn't show on screen as pretty as it is.
No.
It's really pretty. This background is sweet.
It is, and I almost didn't use it.
Oh, it makes the quilt.
It does. It really
Does
does.
the background show on there? It's beautiful.
I'm bringing it up close.
It really is. It's just got
It's all kinds of flowers.
in that muted green. It's beautiful.
Yeah. And then Twyla made this. Let's put this down.
Oh, wait. The quilt's on it. That's one of those Ophelia quilts.
Ophelia is one of the pattern that you can just make just about anything out of.
That's a Lewis and Irene fabric.
Yes. Let's put this one back too. This is the prismatic star.
This is gorgeous.
I think we might have showed this the other week.
You did. You showed that on Friday night, did you? Or one
I
Friday
think
night
so.
or something?
Anyway, so
But of
that's-
course it's gorgeous because it's red.
Oh.
Yeah, but now you've got to admit that's a pretty quilt.
It is a pretty quilt.
She's not a red fan, but I am.
Anyway, so that's it, everybody.
That is.
Twyla, did you use invisible thread to applique or match each color? You used
I used invisible.
She
When
did.
I do Lori Holt applique, I match. Deb wanted the invisible.
What would you have done if it had been your choice?
I don't like invisible thread. I don't like working with it. I just don't like.
Why?
I don't know. I probably would have matched my thread.
Really?
Yeah. Which isn't as bad as it sounds because each of those circles, like they were all out on all the blocks. So if there was like one brown on each block, I would have just
Done all the browns on
done
one
all the
block.
browns at one time, right?
Yeah.
Then changed my thread, then did all the golds, then changed and did all the turquoise. Like that's what I would do. It gets really easy. Like I'm so used to doing it that way that I don't think anything of it. Because you don't change your bobbin thread.
No.
Just your
No.
top thread.
What kind of invisible was it? It was that
The mono poly,
is the
which
best.
is really good to work with. You don't put it in your bobbin. And it's one that you can iron a little bit more than some invisible threads you can't iron very
What's that
much.
quilt right there? We had a quilt that we didn't show you Friday night because I think that's the one Stacy was binding. But what is that? Oh, that's it. That's Stacy's. When did he bind that?
Nobody snuck it over here.
He snuck that over here. I didn't know.
This is the one that Stacy doesn't like.
He does not like it, and it's dropped
It's
dead.
actually very, like, what does he say he doesn't like about it?
Alex, once we get it spread out, I'll show you. Sorry for all the movement, everybody.
Do you really think she is?
Okay, so this is called Burst Revisited.
Which is a beautiful pattern.
I'm going to get up. I'm going to get up on the stand so you
Don't
can
step
actually.
on my phone.
Okay, I'm getting up so you can see.
So there's actually
So,
like a diamond that goes around.
yes, and he says the diamond doesn't show up nice. So the inside of that center block, can you poise?
So
Yes.
there's 2 blocks in this quilt.
There's 3
right?
colors.
But there's 2 blocks. There's this block, which is a basic 9 patch.
Yes,
And then there's these blocks that have the strips.
and that's all it is.
And that's all it is. And it's just how you lay them going around.
But it calls for medium, lights, and darks. And he put all the lights in the center. He wishes he had put the lights and mediums in the centers and done all the points in the dark or the blue. Instead of taking that, he would have taken the taupe out of those points.
And put them in the center.
And he said your diamond going around your center would have showed up more.
And it would have.
It
but
would
this
have.
is a softer version.
But this is my version completely.
Yeah,
I love
this
it.
is nice.
Yep.
It gives it a different look. The diamond is very
Subtle.
compared to if you put all your darks and
Yes.
mediums
Yeah.
in through here.
Yep.
But depending on what you want, this is a more subtle.
So that's Burst Revisited.
Yeah. And there's actually 2 diamonds. You can't see that the second one is out here further. So there's this diamond and then this one that goes out further. It's a sharp quilt.
It is.
Yeah.
So, was there any other questions? I think that's it.
I think that's...
Yes, and Burst Revisited is done in so many colors. Christmas would be gorgeous.
And it's actually is it jelly roll friendly?
It probably would be.
Or it took like 23 fat quarters, if I remember
Yeah, it
right.
was
And
fat
it lists
quarters.
on the pattern how many lights, mediums, and darks you need. You have to sort through your fat quarters first before you start cutting.
Yeah. Okay, so that's it for tonight, everybody. Thank you for joining us. We
Have a great week,
will.
and we'll be back next Monday night.
It's going to be a great week. I feel like it.
Well,
Off to a
that's
good start. And I'm going to spend all kinds of money tomorrow on fabric.
Yes, she will.
If you want anything from Tim Holtz, Tula, I can't remember the other lines this other rep's going to be showing me.
Well, it would be Cave. Some of that stuff.
No, the other guy.
Oh, the other guy. Oh, yeah, right. Yeah.
I don't remember what lines he sells. So anyway, that's it for today, everybody. I'm sure it'll be gorgeous stuff
Mhm.
if I'm going to buy it.
Hard to get fabric that isn't gorgeous. It's all pretty.
No.
Well.
See ya, babe. Goodbye.
Bye.